Now at 9, racist audio leak investigation.
Search warrants served in connection with the scandal at LA City Hall.
And a motorcyclist is very lucky to be alive after a truck flipped on top of him during a crash in Malibu. Still ahead, why he still needs your help.
And another chilly night across the Southland, and there's rain headed our way. I'm tracking that storm for you tonight.
Local coach caught shoving a student tonight, how he's fighting to get his job back. Good evening, everyone. I'm Juan Fernandez.
And I'm Pat Harvey. Major developments in the LA City Council member racist recording scandal.
That's right, Pat. The LA Times reports the LAPD served search warrants in connection with the leaked audio.
Well, meanwhile, council member Kevin De Leon has resumed making public appearances as he remains on the job. KCAL 9 political reporter Tom Wade here live with the very latest developments.
And Pat, as we know, the new council, new mayor take office in just a couple of weeks.
December 12th.
Yes, and of course they want to start fresh, right? With this going on, obviously that really can't happen. So the LAPD would not confirm or deny the warrants. The LA Times says they were served to social media accounts and even cell phone records with whoever may be connected with the leaked audio of the now infamous racist recording about redistricting. LAPD officers removing protesters from LA City Hall as the fallout from the racist city council member recording continues. Activists have been relentless in their calls for council members Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo to resign. But now access is being limited to council chambers, with officials using COVID and security issues as the reasons. As the council meeting proceeded Tuesday, the LA Times reported the LAPD Major Crimes Division served unspecified search warrants for several social media accounts, including the Reddit account that posted the leaked audio, along with related cell phone records. Professor of Politics Fernando Guerra says so much is still unknown about the leak and how it could continue impacting city politics.
Right now, we have no idea who requested the investigation, number one. We have no idea whose social media is being subpoenaed, number two. But at the end of the day, if we do find out who recorded it and why and what their motive was, it will further structure and impact, I think, LA politics.
A spokesperson for Councilmember De Leon says he did not file a police report in connection with the leaked recording, but says De Leon was interviewed by investigators. De Leon's spokesperson also says De Leon is still working behind the scenes and has no plans to resign. Tuesday, church leaders and community activists gathered to call once again for De Leon to leave.
You said, no, I will not resign because there's a lot of work ahead. Yes, there is work, but you are no longer the person to do that as an elected official.
With Congresswoman Karen Bass and a new council set to take office in a couple of weeks, the ongoing scandal is a distraction from an array of crises they'll have to deal with immediately.
The mayor's going to want to act quickly, as will the council. But if there are disturbances that prevent this from happening, we're allowing one individual, Kevin De Leon, to slow everything down. On the other hand, he could say, hey, I'm not the one that's creating the disturbances. I'm not the one that's protesting and not allowing the city council to do its business.
We also reached out to Gil Cedillo's office today about his status. We did not hear back. The last several times we reached out, we were told Councilmember Cedillo was, quote, in reflection. His term ends when the new council is sworn in on December 12th. So we'll have to see how that plays out in terms of who, stays and who goes. But it looks like right now, De Leon plans to stay in office.
Well, again, we'll see how it plays out.
Indeed.
December 12th.
There we go. That's the swearing in. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you,
Tom.
Thanks, Tom.